What a wonderful conference it has been so far, talking about innovation, about new projects, top startups. But actually, guys, we need to talk. Once again, when we come together as an industry, we have failed actually to address the elephants in the room. Our industry has very deep-rooted problems, like very high payment costs in a low-margin industry, like we are talking about AI, which is the theme of this beautiful conference, but actually, our industry is not ready for AI. We have data which is not verified, not authenticated. But nevertheless, we are very good as an industry to chase new hypes, new technologies, but we should talk and address the basic problems of our industry. If I were an AI and I would be forced to talk to 50-year-old systems, and that's the reality in a lot of areas, then most probably I would try to switch myself off, honestly, because that is not compatible. We have been hearing today as well from TripAdvisor this morning that they need to delete data because there's fraudulent data. So we need clean data to feed that AI agents as well. We heard today from Booking.com that they are working on connected trips as an industry. I remember very well my first Phocuswright conference where I heard first time Glenn Fogel talking about connected trips. It seems like a decade ago. I think even it was a decade ago. Even worse, as an industry, we are not ready for the immediate future. We heard this morning from the Phocuswright research team that the digital ID wallet is coming. How many of you are prepared for that? Same with digital money. The European Central Bank is working on the digital euro, which is prone to come in the next few days. So ask yourself, if you hear all these problems we have already today, and in the future, are we ready as an industry to tackle new things? We at Chain4Travel, we believe we are not. That's why we need a new digital infrastructure, and that's why we built actually the Camino network. What is Camino? Camino is a blockchain run and operated by travel industry members. As of today, we have 250 companies in the network. Half of them are running and governing the network. Since start, we actually managed to do 2.7 million transactions on the network. It's live. We do 100,000 transactions a week. Most probably we'll break 3 million transactions by end of this month. And what's even more important, you see actually the amount of smart contracts being developed. Smart contracts are programs running on blockchain. So you see it's being used and further used. What are these transactions? So blockchain is agnostic. In our industry, usually we have very specified systems for a lot of different use cases. Blockchain brings them all together. We have more than 50 different use cases being developed, ranging from tokenization of bookings, like Sleep.io is doing, or also some event providers to allow transfers of digital assets, or also fighting fraud, to payment, which is a huge topic in our industry, to use stablecoin to mitigate the high payment costs, to loyalty, like Me Protocol is doing on the Camino network with them. But we also have normal use cases, like using the blockchain for timestamps, or for insurance companies to do automated payouts, and going even on to the sustainability, to use the blockchain for traceability and transparency, because that's another issue in our industry. We talk about sustainability, but there is a lot of greenwashing. Now, to be a little bit more concrete, Lufthansa, one of our validators, or most active companies in the network, started small to engage with Camino. They started tokenizing sustainable airline fuel. Last year, they started addressing cross-border payments in certain markets at certain partners where they had high payment costs and high transaction costs. And since the end of last year, they are engaging with the Camino Messenger. Now, what is the Camino Messenger? The Camino Messenger is a decentralized wallet-to-wallet protocol we built on top of the blockchain. As we heard today from Carl Whitehall, we need a layer where we have identity solved, where we have the communication tools, and as it was mentioned several times today, we need data standard, and that is what the Camino Messenger does. Any travel supplier or travel distributor can plug in their APIs and connect and interact within the network. The beauty of blockchain is also it's only the only technology out there which you can not only do transactions, but you can also pay directly with it. You don't need separate payment systems. Now, those benchmark figures, you don't need to believe me. Those were actually done by Lufthansa. Those are benchmark figures indicating that it is cheaper, faster, greener, and more easy to integrate through the Camino Messenger than through traditional GDSs and NDC platforms. What by accident we also built, and this is something I could state now, we built it for AI agents, but it wasn't, is actually we solved a lot of problems which AI agents will face, and a lot of people are not aware of that. We have solved the identity part because they are verified, identified. We have solved the security part, it's encrypted, it's not something which allows direct access to AI agents in your environment, and it comes with wallets and payments already solved. And as we connect the whole industry on the Camino Messenger, you also have the standardization layer that Cara Whitehall was asking for. So if you want to learn more about what we do at Camino and join us in the decentralized network, hit me up. I'm here for today and tomorrow. Happy to talk to you guys. Thank you very much.